Master, we hear about the myth of Atlantis where eventually they became corrupted and their land was destroyed. Is that a similar situation as the angels, or was it decreed by God that the earth at that time needed to be destroyed? And were there maybe at that time any survivors that may be mixed with modern human DNA?
I wasn't there. I don't know. I guess we also, not just about Atlantic story, yeah? And the destruction of the self-destruction, but there are many stories in different countries, even in Vietnam also. We have legends that the humans mix with higher beings from heaven, yes, or even from hell, possible also, from demons, because they have also this magic power that they can transform themselves into human beings. The angels, the higher world beings, like in astral world, or even from lower world, like from hell, or even not from hell, but from demons' world.
Now, we also are a mixed kind of race of beings, you know? We're not always pure human. Not all of us are pure humans. And then after a while, it will become just normal. Even nowadays, we interview some of the military high rank in Canada before, yeah? Mr. I forgot. He even say that they have an alien working with them. He knows that. He comes in and out every day, and he looks like us. And this is an alien, maybe, from another planet, perhaps. But we also have other beings in the same planet as us, just more powerful in psychic power and all kind of shape-shifting magic power as well. So in Vietnam, we are not supposed to be human even. You know, we came from the dragon and the fairy. The fairy from heaven came down and then had a relationship with the dragon king. And that's how the Vietnamese were born. Oh. From eggs even. Yeah. We're not born from normal womb like others, but born from eggs, 100 eggs. And then from then we became more and more people as a race of Vietnamese people. So we call ourselves the children of the dragon and the fairy. Yes. We still call like that nowadays. Maybe not daily, but in writing and sometimes addressing ourselves, just talking. And mostly in literature. We are very near the astral world, yes? And we may not be able to always go up to the astral level, but the astral beings, it's easier for them to come down to us and mix with humans. We don't even know. Astral persons, they're very much similar to us anyway, except they don't have this physical body. They have the astral body and other bodies. We have physical body, astral body, and many other bodies that I told you already at the time of initiation. And then when we die, we shed, one by one to go up. We shed all these shadow bodies, including the astral body. Some people could go to the astral level. Some human beings could. And some astral beings keep coming to us often. We just don't know. Some of them are good, some are bad. Astral levels have heavens and hell. If these beings come from heavens of the astral level, then they are benevolent. They're helping us when we need. By the way, if they see some need, they will help. But if the being came from hell level, hell area, then they are not always benevolent. They could cause trouble also. Or they could just... they also fancy humans, when they come down, they make themselves look like handsome guys or beautiful girls, and then they go seducing people. And heavens from the astral always have to guard helping humans a lot also. Otherwise, the hell beings will come up and take over. Keep keep having relationship with humans, and then slowly they change everything. Yeah? They change into astral beings. They change the race into a mixed being. It's not pure humans anymore. Therefore, we humans also having trouble all the time. So God has to kind of help us, guide us and guide us. And whoever listens will be good for them, will be more protected and more intelligent, yes, and more benevolent, just like heavenly beings. Even just the astral heavenly beings, they're good. The heavenly beings and the hell beings in astral level, they fight with each other often for any reason, for even property and for rights and for all kinds of things. There was one story about the Buddha when he was one of the king of heavens. He had to go and fight with the astral, because the astral, they always want to inch themselves up, take over the border and above, beyond the border, just to expand their power and their territory. So sometimes the heaven king had to go out and fight with them. So Buddha was one of the kings before, in one of his incarnations. He went out and fought with the astral, with the lower level of the astral, the hellish one. Sometimes lower doesn't mean only hell, also lower. Not necessarily the hell level, okay? There are different levels. 120 plus levels in the astral world. And the deepest ones are hell. And these hell, sometimes they're very vicious. They're nearer to human border and they can make trouble. But the other lower level of astral is not 100% like hell, but also not benevolent and not friendly. They sometimes go and try to take up the heavens territory. And the Buddha went out and fought with them, but the Buddha lost. Yeah, almost like he had to run. Yeah, he had to keep retreating, because the astral, they are very powerful. They are worst kind of enemies that you can deal with. Yeah. Wow. You don't think that heavens are always more powerful than the astral level, lower level. It's not. Even the king of the astral, higher astral level, came out and fought with him, and he lost.
Master, how can these low-level demons win over God power?
Why the lower astral levels or hellish demons levels did win? Like, for example, in the case of Shakyamuni Buddha, the former incarnation as the God King of smaller heaven, why did they win over the Buddha? Because the demons, the devils, they use all kinds of tricks, no matter how dirty, filthy, inhumane, or undignified, they use them all. Because they don't have any dignity, love, compassion in their heart. They care not how many lives lost or what damage could be done to others, as long as they can seize some more territory or power. That's why they so-called won. But that's not winning. On the contrary, even if the Buddha lost at that time, he won. Because after all, love and compassion are the only qualities that any being should possess, if you can call yourself a real being. So they keep retreating. The Buddha, as the king of heaven at that time, keep retreating. And then suddenly one of his soldiers who ran before him returned back and said, oh, there are some, I forgot what it was, maybe some birds or something are making nets in the front on our way. So if we go this way, we would trample upon all of them and they would die. Oh, the Buddha's compassion immediately arose. And then he immediately turned back, even though he would have to face the strong enemy. Yes. He was just thinking of the animals. I guess it was the birds, just some heavenly animals, yeah? Having some family and nets and everything there. They were doing something there. So they cannot go that way. So the Buddha immediately U-turn.
Wow.
But that means risky. They are already advancing and you are losing. So that means you are going to die for sure, yeah? Lost.
Yes.
But the Buddha immediately just U-turn like that and run back. And the astral, lower levels armies suddenly saw the Buddha just kept running like flying backward, flying back to them. Suddenly like that, with such a urgency, yeah? And then they scared. I said, oh, there must be some trick. They all run away. because the Buddha was running away already. So how come suddenly he U-turn like that and just run toward them, without caring or anything? So there must be something, something wrong. So they all scared and ran back to their own area themselves. So the Buddha won. Yeah, I like that story also, yes. But I don't want to be a Buddha and return again and again to the astral or the king of heavens or whatever position in this shadow universe.